All right, that's a little sneak peek of the Airbnb living room. The beautiful kitchen. You're like, where's the refrigerator? And then you open it up, and there's the refrigerator. You're like, where's the freezer? And then you open it up because it all matches. There's two ovens here. Good morning. Good morning, day 2. Goodness gracious. Beautiful sunshine this morning out in the back of the property.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's give you a tour of the brand new build 7 Summits Chalet offered by Mana Homes. And this is your entryway right here. Beautiful, brand new construction. Smells new. Let's go ahead and give you a shot here. It does have a 2-car garage, but I would go ahead and park any other vehicles right here and here. I do have the rental car in here. It does have a huge water tank, hot water heater, as well as some filtration system. So you might only be able to squeeze 1 car in here, as you can see from the space. I'll go ahead and lower that garage so you can see the front of the home. But I've already been here for 2 nights now, and it's absolutely stunning with the metal roof. And you do have neighbors right above you, but you can't see anybody. There is another house over here to our right, but again, you can't, there's so much privacy. It's absolutely incredible. So if you've found this and you're like, oh, you know what, I'm in the, we would pronounce it Americans, Les Houches, but it's like Luge is the Leshoutes, the ski town, and the lifts are literally right behind us over here. I literally just got off the mountain. The gondola is right here, or the Bellevue cable car goes up if you want to drive a little bit more this direction. But I literally walk 2 minutes around the corner, and what we call the gondola would be like right over there, and you just head on up. So there it is. Let me show you the street. So this is the street and it's so small. So there's more condos up there. So I was literally like sitting right here. I was like, where is this place? And then it's down over here near the train station. There's an actual train station drop-off thing. I need to brush up on my French. I said that already, but I definitely should have. So there's my neighbor over there to the right with a black metal roof. If this snowed right here, you literally could just snowboard, put some jumps in right here with a Chamonix Valley right there. There's the church steeple out in the distance. Over by where the market is. I think the market's maybe a little further down. That's technically still Luge. A little stream running right here. And then, oh, there's a ski pole. And then, yeah, so this is the area right here. There's my neighbor's house, the black metal roof over there. And then I'm just next to it there. But that's what my bedroom window opens up to, this right here. And I go to bed laughing. I wake up laughing. It's so pretty. You can't even see that property unless you're out on the back deck and look up. So the way they stack these properties, and then this is it. Technically, it's a ski in, ski out. If you want to walk 2 minutes each direction, no need for a rental car if you're going to be stationary here. I mean, yes, you can do a rental car so you can get into town, do your shopping like I did last night, but watch my vlogs and I'll talk all about that. Okay, so besides plenty of parking, I mean, I'm talking about like if you brought a Sprinter van, you could do 2 Sprinter vans, you could do 1 right there if you had a big family, and then more cars laid in here. Obviously, I don't think you would have that many rental cars, but let's go ahead and look off the back deck here. Again, plenty of firewood. And again, I've already been here 2 nights. This is my 2nd day of skiing. I came in from Colorado, beautiful brand new deck. And then this is your deck out the back kitchen right here. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, this place is absolutely incredible. You have natural area right behind you over here, no neighbors over here. You're kind of the lowest, and you are in line with this home right over here, but you can't see anything. Like, that's the only door right there with a view of your neighbors. You're so secluded. Downstairs has a little privacy right here. I think eventually they will put some outdoor furniture with a jacuzzi and barbecue, because it does have sliders in the kitchen. That's absolutely incredible. The thought and detail in this property is insane, and I'm gonna do some drone shots out this direction here. You have the view of the mountain. I'm gonna botch the pronunciation of it, but the observatory's up there. Mont Blanc is behind this peak right here, and you can literally see this from the downstairs bedrooms. It's insane. You got the church steeple right here in front of you, a beautiful little town. I went shopping over there last night, and so there's a lot to see here, so we are gonna do it. Anyway, fireplace, plenty of wood. I'm gonna be lighting multiple fires over the next couple days. And again, beautiful garage here. So, big door right here. You do have a garage door opener right here. I couldn't, for some reason, get it to work, so I'll let the company know, and that might be out of batteries or maybe something like that. But anyway, it has motion detection lights when you drive up to the driveway. The motion lights come on, and we'll get a shot of that at nighttime when it illuminates. Here is your kitchen window. Again, big front door. Let me go ahead and lower the garage door so you can see kind of the front. And if you are wondering, I will be reviewing this Lexus LBX as well. It's a hybrid, and it's actually a really smooth car, so I'll be doing a full review of this vehicle as well. Well, we're in the garage. If you are curious, that is a monster hot water heater. Plenty of hot water heater. You got your pressure tanks. I think maybe like pressure tanks here. I think this might be filtration. The water, tap water, I've been drinking this whole entire time. Absolutely stunning. And then I'm not exactly sure what this is. I'm not sure if this is the heater or whatnot, but I was kind of baffled because I don't see any heat vents, which is wild. So I don't know where the heat comes from, but the attention to detail in this property is absolutely incredible. So this is the garage door. That's the front door right there. I just leave my snowboard out here, but again, you have a full ski mudroom. I will eventually be putting these items, my helmet, in there in just a second, but I just leave my snowboard out here because it does drip like this and then it dries. I don't want that on the tile inside here. I want to keep this property nice because I want to treat it like it's my own. All right, so garage door is closed. Let's click off the garage light. This is your opener for the garage door, your light for the garage. Again, the attention to detail, an integrated mat with the tile. It's literally at the tile level. And here, let me just show you this bathroom here before we do get into the outside shot once again. This is your entryway bathroom, and it's absolutely stunning with tile, the attention to detail, a LED illuminated mirror right here. As you can see, the LED illumination, very cool faucet, a deer right there into this pitcher, as we can see right here. So this is your entryway bathroom. And then coming around here is going to be your mudroom right here. And again, a little bit of water coming off my boots, but that's why it's fully tiled. And here is your organized mudroom here. We'll get some better shots, but look at the attention to detail with the lights. There's lights everywhere. It's absolutely incredible. And they thought of everything. Here is your master. Like if you forgot to turn off the lights, you click that and all the lights go off. You click that and the lights that you've turned on will turn back on. And then if you want to individually do it with the light switches here, here's your bathroom light switch here. Again, the attention to detail is absolutely, so like you're looking at LED lights. That's not the sun shadows or anything like that. This is all LED lights, wood paneling. And coming upstairs the first day, it smelled, I was like, who brought in fresh wood? It just smells delicious. All right, so you do have to use the key to lock yourself in at nighttime. So use the key to unlock and lock. But most of the handles are the European handles, meaning that, like, you know, if you're opening up windows, all you have to do is latch it up or latch it down to go ahead and to close. Okay, so let me give you that shot. Here's your entryway. It's just pristine. It's really pristine. And they're finishing up a few things on it because it's such a new property. Let me turn you back around here. Oops, front door went open. That's okay. This is still a beautiful shot. You guys get the beautiful idea here. And so again, this is your kitchen. Windows right here. This kitchen window opens. So summertime, this would be absolutely incredible as well. This kitchen window opens. And then on the other side, I was playing with it today. It's like a Dutch opening like kitchen window where they open up and they like their pocket doors, they slide together. And so we need to light a fire because we need to get some ambiance going today. But again, this is the selling point right here. Are you joking me? This is what you see every day. I find myself laughing at how beautiful this place is. It's absolutely incredible. They do have a security camera, obviously, you know, for security for the property, but that is the only camera that I have seen on the outside. There's no cameras, obviously, on the inside. Let's go ahead and wipe our feet, take off our boots. It's the attention to detail. It's absolutely stunning. You have these beautiful, you know, this is live edge, by the way. Live edge with this like gloss on it. All your cubbies for all your gloves, helmets, every child, every person in the house gets their own cubbies, multiple cubbies. I just put my gloves right here to dry. And then you have hangers on a rack right here on both sides where you can sit down, put on your boots, and walk up to the lift. Again, live edge. And when I mean live edge, I'm talking about like real live edge. I have my snowboard bag underneath there, kind of hidden out of the way, my boot bag, etc. This is all tile, so obviously easy to clean. This is a pocket door that actually closes for some oddball reason. If you had early bird skiers and they were being loud, then just, you know, close that for some reason. And then again, I just left my boots and shoes right here. I wear my slips around the house or barefoot, and then my boots are dry in the morning, my gloves are dry in the morning. I hung up my jackets on the hangers right here. I got my helmet and my one-piece ski suit right here, which I haven't worn yet, and then I hang up overnight so my pants dry as well. I think these are meant for skis, and there's like 4 of them, or they could be hooks, or maybe they're for boots. I'm not exactly sure, but I just hang up my pants and my crash pad so they dry right there. And then we walk into, once again, the entryway right here and then come around. Okay, so do be careful of these pillars, especially if you're coming up to the kitchen late at night and everything is dark for like a glass of water. I actually came up and I tried to take this roundabout because that's what you're used to, and it was so dark. I almost took a pretty big splat to the eyebrow right on the corner of this beam. So do be careful. Take the long way around when it's dark. Do not try to cut right there when you can't see, and watch that beam. Other than that, you wouldn't do that, but that's unfortunately what I did. Again, walk around, but totally safe. The glass panels right here, so crisp and clean. Let's go see what the downstairs looks like with the lights on, or I might have to wait till tomorrow with the beautiful lighting. Of course, we're going to show you shots of the lighting. But let's go downstairs, see what we got. So you walk down this little staircase here that wraps around. Let me turn on more lights. This house has so many lights available. Okay, so let's start with this direction here. So here are the stairs right here. You have this beautiful, I mean, they just filled this place with just love. And Wi-Fi mesh system, little chair down here, and here are the stairs. All your light switches are right here. So you have 2 rooms this direction, my room, and then another like there's like 3 master bedrooms in here. So again, let's turn you around this way. I think maybe this is tile as well, but let's go this way first. So this is where the kids would be, or if you have a big party. I mean, those are still queen beds, but let's start right here. So this opens up. You have just a toilet right here with beautiful fixtures, little shelf up there. And this is just a toilet here off of the hallway. And then we enter into I'm just going to call it the kids' room, the bunk bed room. So you have, let's see, I think that's a full. I think there's 2 fulls. Yeah. So here's a full here, and it's the attention to detail. They do this on every single bed, shower towel and a big hand towel. And then your pillows right here. Nightstand, and then a bunk bed twin with towels up above as well. So you got a bunk bed twin, a full down here, a full over there, ladders on each side, and then the view, obviously it's too dark now, but you got a view and its own door outside as well. So once again, you have a ladder over here, and let's show you this. This is ensuite, but it's just a shower and a sink. So if you need to go to the bathroom, you need to go out to the hallway. Every bathroom does have a blow dryer, a trash can, soap, an LED mirror, outlets, and it's very, very nicely done. You got your towel hooks and the beautiful rain showers. And 3 of the bathrooms have these rain showers. And then your wand right there. And the water is beautifully hot because of the huge hot water filter. So again, your wand and your rain shower right there. So this is just a shower. And then every bathroom has body wash and I think maybe, shampoo. Body wash and shampoo. And then your little towels down here. Again, it's the attention to detail and a pocket door right there for obviously privacy. And then we're going to get to this, but every single room downstairs has blackout blinds on the outside, and they might be storm shades as well. And then each room is individually controlled right here. That says 18 degrees Celsius. So play around with that into Fahrenheit. I'm gonna have to set mine down. I woke up a little bit warm this morning. And then this room has massive closet space right here, up and down, as well as another one in the corner right here. And there are shades in each room to pull shut if you are light sensitive. And then again, there's no railing, but there is a deck out there. I will show you that. And these remote controls control the outside storm shades, I'm going to call them, or blackout shades. If you really want it blacked out, just use the arrow down, point towards the door. The shades will go down, and hit that middle button to stop it and the arrow to go up. I'll show you that. All right, coming around to one of the 3 master bedrooms, but one out of the 2 better master bedrooms in my personal opinion. This one, you walk in and you almost have this little area right here, a little desk. So if you're with a lot of people and you just kind of want to get out of the way and you want to sit on this thing and you work, go ahead and work. Coming around this side here, again, it's the attention to detail. Every side, they have lamps, and you can control either the upper lights or the individual reading lights by some of these plugs. Some, they do have manual, but this switch right here, turn on that LED light over the painting right there, and I think the wall sconce as well. There's just so much lighting in this place. This room, very nicely decorated here with this beautiful rug right here. I did take a shower towel from this room because I'm staying in the other room, but I like this bathroom better. And I'll insert a shot right now of what it looked like because I have been using it, but this is absolutely stunning. So it is a curbless step-in shower, and I love the tile in here. This is the same tile color that I want to do for my second bathroom at my house. And again, the rain shower is phenomenal. You got an LED backlit, check this out, with multiple different lights, cool light, warm light, cool light off, and then I think a heating function as well. A bowl, again, shampoo, body washes, blow dryer, cleaner, toilet. Big button is for poop, small button is for pee. And then again, it's the attention to detail of the toilet paper as well. And then these ones were folded over when I first got here. But of course, you have been using it. Turning off that again. So I will break it down to you. This room has okay, look at how monstrous. The camera won't do it justice. That is a window. That is a window, ladies and gentlemen. So this room, if you're booking this room and you want dibs on this room does have the little workstation. This has more closet space than my room that I'm staying in. I mean, I could stay in any one of these rooms if I really wanted to, but I just chose the other one. And this room has a beautiful view, but you do have a little bit more of the right side mountains cut off a little bit than my room, but you can see more left here, if that makes sense. I'll try to get some daytime shots. You have your door over here and your curtains that do go all the way across, as well as your storm blackout shades with your remote control right over there on the nightstand there. 2 nightstands again right there. And these are, I believe these are king beds. This looks a little bit bigger than my queen at home, but this one has a very large wardrobe right here, hangers on both sides as well as hangers, and a lot of storage here. This room has a lot more storage than my room. And there are like multiple controls like all over the house. So there was one on the nightstand, one hanging up right here, individual heat control, click off your light right there. And now let's come down over here. Okay, before we get there, let's go into what's this room right here. That is just a decoration wall right there, but we open up this and here's your laundry room. Light switches on the right-hand side, and you have, these are small, but you know, compared to the US, but a washer and a dryer. I will be utilizing that, as well as soap that they already provide. You got laundry hampers, a collapsible laundry hamper, a iron, you got your plug over there, as well as your ironing board here. And then in here is where you're gonna find a lot of like rags if you need to clean up. There's actually like first aid stuff in this little plastic bag right here. More dishwashing things. I think some of the cleaners, you know, use this as like junk towels, wipe up, you know, if you need to like, let's say like just upstairs is wet from your ski boots, come down here, use these rags, clean up, and then, you know, just wash them or just put them on the floor when you're done with those. You know, you can fold your laundry right here. Very well done. LED lights everywhere. And this is not a small laundry room. It's very large. Okay, coming out of the laundry room, coming back around here, there's your staircase right there for reference. And let's go ahead and start with this room, and then we'll go to my room. And there's light switches everywhere. There's light switches down there to turn off the hall lights. There's a light switch right there to turn off the hall lights. There's light switches everywhere. There's plugs everywhere. Okay, so this is the, I'm gonna call it the third master bedroom, and every bedroom is a little bit different. So here you have, this one actually has a love seat. It has a 2-person love seat, and it has a nice little coffee table, some decorations, and this is the only room in the house that has a television, and that's about a, you know, maybe a 46-inch television or so, ballpark. And then they have a door right here, as well as like a little nook that hopefully they'll get some outdoor furniture and put it outside. But again, that's part of the downstairs wraparound. And you have shades. You have this beautiful back wall right here, decoration. And then this looks like it's more of like a queen bed right here. Your nightstands. You have kind of like a Chester drawer here for your clothes right there. And then a thin drawer right here for your wardrobe. I'll open up that in just a second. And then your winter shades, and then your individual temperature control. Here is your wardrobe. There's still plenty of spaces there, but doesn't have the hang-up hangers. If you need those, then don't take this room. That would all be like foldable clothes right there, as well as foldable clothes right here. Again, cute little decorations, chargers for your cell phone. Now, coming from America, you will need an adapter if you come to France. I have adapters, 240 to 120, so you will need adapters. All these bathroom doors are pocket slider doors, which means the door is literally inside the wall and it just pocket slides. And there's locks if you are wondering. This bathroom is absolutely stunning as well. There is no curtain. There's just kind of a half wall and a seamless step-in. And this one has the waterfall shower head and wand as well. And it's absolutely gorgeous with a little towel rack right here. And then beautiful tile, beautiful toilets. And this is actually a really cool live edge shelving. That's a really cool concept. I'd like to do that to one of my bathrooms. Areas right here, you can put some things, toilet paper right there, your little trash can right there. Every bathroom has soap. And then again, the LED mirror right here, as we can see. Absolutely stunning with the decorations, plenty of counter space. Love what they do to the toilet paper and give it a little fold over right there. Again, it's the wood on tile. I love that look. Okay, so if you want the couch and the television, then grab this room. All right, now coming around to the final master bedroom and my bedroom that I'm using. Let's come on in here. This one has an incredible view, as well as this beautiful door right here. This is more of like a blue type of decor, and you have a little table right over here that I just have my sweatshirts, decorations, your beautiful door right here. Turning around to this look right here, beautiful wood accents with like a little wooden oar, some sconces on the right and left, your remote controls for the storm shades, individual control reading lights, etc. right here. Assumption was right. It's radiant floor heating throughout the entire home. So each individual room downstairs has one of these controls. It's real simple. Sorry, my light is shining on it right now, but everything is in Celsius. There we go. That's a little bit better. So all you got to do is Google or ask Grok AI what Celsius is to Fahrenheit, has your time right here. And again, it's radiant floor heating. I just knocked this down to 15 degrees Celsius, which is 59 degrees Fahrenheit. I like it nice and chilly. It actually feels pretty good in the room right now. I had this way too high. When I woke up, this thing was like 24 degrees Celsius, way too hot. I actually woke up sweating last night. So set each individual control according to how you want. And again, the reason why you do not see any vents in this house is it's radiant floor heating. Fancy, goodness gracious. Big bed. I think this is a king bed. Towels. For some reason, I've left the towels on the bed and I am sleeping on that side. And then again, monster window. Loving that. And then here is my closet, which is definitely sufficient. They did provide a couple extra pillows in this closet, and then all my clothes in the middle. My vacuum bags up there. There are hangers here, so you can hang shirts or pants. And then my huge suitcase fits in there with my carry-on and backpack. And then there's like a baby pin thing here that they do provide in the back of that closet. But really cool that you can pack your stuff, put your suitcase in there, get it out of the way so you can't see it. And then this gorgeous bathroom right here. Very nice. 2 shelves, cubby nook right there, toilet, trash can, different decor, LED light over there, which is super nice for putting on the ladies' makeup if they need to. You do have a frosted window, right? This is the only bathroom that has a actual window, and it is frosted, but you know, there's no neighbors over there anyway. But something to keep in mind, the reason I'm using the other bathroom is this one has a tub, but it only has a wand, meaning that like there's no shower head. It's just a wand and a bathtub right here. And there's no holder for the wand because of the window. So you kind of have to like hold the wand above your body the whole time. But if you want to soak, this is the only bathtub in this house is this bathtub right here. So the kids, if they need baths, put them in here, and nice little back to it there, as you can see, with a beautiful tile job with this color, same color on the ground as well. So every bathroom is a little bit different. So I have not used this. I might do maybe a soak tomorrow night, maybe a bath, but the rain shower, that's why I'm showering in the other one, sleeping in this room, because I love that view. So each room has different character for your potential needs. So you kind of have to like book the place, call dibs on whatever room that you might want to grab. Again, multi remote controls. And so coming back upstairs, this is where I fell in love with the place, and I just smelt the smell again. I came up the first morning and I smelled fresh wood, and it's just how lovely this place is. It's absolutely incredible, especially with this living room right here. Sun's going down and this place is absolutely incredible. So the wraparound deck literally goes from all the way over there, and it literally goes this way, that we can see from the drone shot, and then the end right over here. The light that comes in, I mean, these windows, the camera's not going to do it justice. The windows over here are massive, big 2 double sliders with a big window in the middle. This door here, and we're getting a fire going here, and they do provide wood. We saw wood outside already. There's a nice bundle of wood here, matches, and they give you these little like fire square starters. Oh, it smells so good. I would recommend, some of these chunks are a little bit big. In order to get your fire started a little quicker, I would use smaller logs. Try to get some bark out there. Try to maybe even go outside and get some like maybe a little bit of some twigs, like, you know, actual wood twigs. And then these do work, but they are a little tricky. And the checkout instructions don't say anything about moving your ashes. Actually, the checkout instructions are really simple. All they're asking you to do, I think, is put your bath towels on the floor and take out the trash. Now the trash unfortunately is located up by the gondola, by the ski lifts, so you will have to put it in your car and drive it up there unless you wanted to walk up there with it. But other than that, the checkout instructions are super simple. And Amana Homes actually gives you a portal, like your own personalized portal, talking about your check-in instructions, kind of the rules of the home, Wi-Fi, password, and everything like that, and gate codes. They send you the portal and the Wi-Fi password and stuff like right after you book it and confirm your reservation. I had to upload like my passport photo just to confirm my identity for the booking. And then they don't send you the actual key code or garage code, obviously, until like the day before you check in, just for security purposes for the people staying here the previous day. Goodness gracious, that light kind of coming in the windows. Yeah, we got that wood. We got that wood burning, baby. We got that wood burning. Very, very nice. Absolutely. Smoke just goes up, vents out, and then the heat, however they designed it, is absolutely beautiful. They got a poker, a brush, and a shovel right over here. And obviously when they clean this place, they remove all the ash. I don't believe you have to do any of that. I will look at the checkout instructions. Now, do understand that the cleaning fee is going to be pretty high for this place because it is so large. Now, I'm giving the cleaners definitely a break because I'm only using one room. Technically 2 bathrooms because I like the other bathroom a little bit better. The couches, like it's almost like you want to sit here, and I have sat here last night, but it's like it's pristine. It's very beautiful. Haven't turned on the TV yet in 2 days. It's okay. I'm enjoying the view. Okay, fire is going, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely phenomenal. Smells like rich mahogany. A nice fire brewing. They also give you a nice little hot glove right here as well. And that's, I mean, I'm going to sit here all night with that fire. And good news is I saw a little handle last night and that pushes down. So even though there's no like netting around it, for safety, this comes down so that no embers fly out, etc. for the fire, which is really nice. It's a great feature. And we will definitely be lighting an afternoon fire. So very cool. Again, matches, hot glove. It's like this little seating area here. The decorations are absolutely incredible. So we got a 75-inch television on the wall with a Sonos soundbar, as well as, I believe, a Sonos speaker. Different than my setup. Again, haven't turned on the television yet, but I bet you it's beautiful. But the decorations and the details in this place, I'm gonna turn on the lights, and it's absolutely incredible. Like, that's natural wood into a big lamp. Let's just click it on right now. Absolutely stunning. Lighting up the walls, little sconces, and then the wood detail. This is what is absolutely phenomenal. These beams in here are so large and so tall. It's absolutely stunning. And these lights, these pennant lights right here, are absolutely incredible. With the view, look at your windows right here. So again, you come around here and the windows, and you can't really, I mean, the camera's going to pick that up a little bit, but okay, now that we're going to pan over here, full open concept. There's your kitchen way over there, your dining room table that literally can seat 10 people. There's literally 10 chairs around that table, and it's just myself. You have this monster deep couch, as in like it slides very far back, super comfortable. And then your 2 chairs over there, big beautiful coffee tables, as well as this beautiful white carpet, and then a matching secondary couch this direction for obviously the view out the windows. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right there, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see not the peak, but Mont Blanc is literally right there, as well as the observatory. And forgive my botched pronunciation of it, but Aiguille du Midi, which is going to be the observatory literally right here. From the downstairs bedrooms, you literally can see the light up there at nighttime, and you wake up to that every single morning with your downstairs bedrooms. There's 2 bedrooms that have that view, and then the bunk bedroom does have a beautiful view as well, but the 2 I would call them master bedrooms, have absolutely incredible views. And then you still pan this way, and now we're in the far corner of the living room. So you have the entire range of the mountains. It is I find myself laughing because it's so beautiful. And then once again, there's absolutely nobody over here. And you're seeing the reflections of the lights inside the house right now. But there's nobody over here, nobody over here. Perfect privacy. You do have the one neighbor right above you right here, but you can't see them unless you're literally right here. And they have their shades drawn. Complete privacy. Wraparound deck. Let me show you this real quickly here. Forgive the hair, and I do have remaining sunscreen on my face. So European handles, unlocks like this, and there's two of these monster. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious. And literally you just step outside and you are met with this view right here. That's the only look of your neighbor. I haven't seen anybody over there, honestly. And hopefully they put some beautiful summertime patio furniture and a jacuzzi and a barbecue out there as well. All the lights, I think they do come on. I just haven't hit the switches yet for the lights all the way down here, and this place just lights up. The architecture absolutely is gorgeous. Summertime, picture spring. These trees haven't blossomed yet, but all these trees, except for the evergreens, because obviously they don't die, but all these trees will be in full bloom. You will have the downstairs bedrooms view blocked a little bit by some of these trees, but it's absolutely incredible. Again, I mean, I just can't get over the views. My drone wouldn't even go high enough to get those mountains because of how steep they go up from the valley. Huge slider right here. Picture open breeze during the summertime. It's a little bit after, it's like technically March 20th right now. It's past 6 p.m., stays light for longer. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. You feel a little crisp in the air, but it's absolutely stunning. You want like your windows open at nighttime, especially summertime would be beautiful. And then a monster window right here in the middle. And then you have another slider, which is this one right here. And the camera's not doing this justice. Those are huge sliders. And another monster window right here. And then coming over here is your kitchen window right up there, right up top. And then your, what I call like butlers. These like go into the wall where once you have your jacuzzi right here and your barbecue, you can start just handing things through that. And then you have another door right here. And this balcony is very large. And this morning, there's your downstairs area. And it's just right there by beautiful grass. I was actually grounding this morning. That goes from all the way wraps around to the bedroom that's around the corner, and then the two masters, and then right below us here is going to be the bunk bed room right there as well. So 4 bedroom. And then coming back over here, stunning light. I am going to utilize this beautiful light right now. I do want to get that fireplace going though. And then again, you wrap around right here to your side deck right here. And then this is your living room window. It's the attention to detail. It's the attention to detail, folks. Massive. You could actually, might be a little tight right here, but you could put a jacuzzi. I don't know why you would want it in the corner there. I believe they're probably, if they are going to put one, it's going to be over by the kitchen over here. All right, let's go ahead and come on back inside. Some doors go down, some doors go up for unlocking purposes. And again, these sculptures are absolutely stunning right here. Again, that's your second big door there. And then look at the lights throughout this place. So I haven't even turned on that one above the table, but the 2 pennant lights in the kitchen, just beautiful furniture throughout. I just can't get over the beauty of this when you walk in. Again, you smell the wood, and these beams are massive. This beam right here that goes from right here all the way down on the other side of the kitchen, that's no joke, probably like a 40-foot beam. It's massive. Every window has a view. Okay, I do have a lot of camera equipment on the kitchen island. It's absolutely stunning. Let me kind of clean that up a little bit because I'm utilizing the chargers. Real quickly here is the huge table, sculptures, and I literally sit here in the morning and do my devotions. There's my Bible and journal. Even for lunches, is I just turn the chair like that, have espressos, and I literally look at this incredible view. So if I didn't show you that up there, yeah, I think I did already. They just angle it, big window, and then they angle it back down here. The stairway is absolutely phenomenal, kind of a bleached oak wood look to it here. Beautiful pendant lighting. I don't even know how high those ceilings are, but it's so open and beautiful. We'll come back to the kitchen here in a little bit. All your light controls. This, I'm not sure exactly what this module does, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's heat. It says something about Bluetooth. It might be for the internet. I'm not exactly sure. It does have a plus and minus and then an on button. Let's just take a little look-see. Probably your thermostat. I'm not really sure. And there's outlets everywhere, like everywhere. All right, so what's really cool, let me show you this here. This is kind of the entryway area here. You got this like, I think like maybe a Google thing. It kind of looks like an Amazon Alexa type of a device. Has some pictures. They do have some games, Monopoly. Looks like they got some sort of other game, checkers, chess. They do have some books here as well. LED lighting throughout this entire shelf right here, going all the way up to the ceiling here. But look at the attention. I mean, you're looking at the beautiful mountain. So again, I don't know if that's Mont Blanc, but you literally can see it out of the windows. It's absolutely incredible. And then you have your beautiful kitchen window is also a European window. So these, again, these ones come down like this. And then guess what? Oh, what's that? Oh, opens up, opens up. That is wild. Hey there, jacuzzi. Hey there, barbecue. Absolutely stunning. And they do have a high chair for your children as well. Let me go ahead and tidy up my electronics on the kitchen island and we'll come right back and show that. But I just wanted to get the lighting, well, the lighting is perfect outside as well as inside. Let me get my fire going too. We need some ambiance as we continue this tour. This house is absolutely gorgeous. This is no joke. I am turning 43 years old. That's why I treated myself to this property as well as I wanted to make a video about it. I'm turning 43 years old next week and I've never stayed ever. I've never stayed in such a beautiful property as this one. This is the nicest property that I've ever been in. Maybe not been in, but definitely stayed in. Okay. Let me get the fire going again. Alrighty, persistence with fires pay off. Look at the ambiance of that. Just a beautiful, beautiful fire. Oh, fantastic. All right, coming around here, let's show you the kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. I got some beautiful drone shots. Okay, this kitchen island is absolutely massive, if you are wondering. Absolutely massive, and they have everything. And both sides have drawers, both sides. There's reusable shopping bags. Let me show you some drawers here. I mean, coffee cups for days, bowls. They went on Amazon and shopped their little hearts out. And then, okay, so something to keep in mind is that the drawers pull out. They're all soft close, which is really cool, especially if you have children in the house. But then, okay, it's kind of hidden, right? So inside, you're gonna see these little shelves here. These pull out on top and you have everything. Rolling pins, wine openers, scissors, and those are anti-slam as well as those, but those are only on the top. So then down here at the bottom, you have cutting boards. You do have some Tupperware. I do wish that they included some more Tupperware, especially glass Tupperware. So hopefully if the owners see this, and the company, again, not complaining, there is Tupperware, but it would be nice for some glass Tupperware, but they have thought about pretty much everything else. More bowls in here, and then again, this slides out and you have all your cutlery, knives, forks, spatulas, wooden spoons for days, small spoons, big spoons. Did we look down here yet? There's even a food scale, a whisk, automatic thing if you want to mix up something or other. All sorts of pie stuff. This one, again, just these top drawers have that. More cutlery right here. More coffee cups. Down here, glass, which is really nice. Bowls, salad bowls, pasta, everything stainless steel, which is nice. I'm very, very glad they do have some non-stick. I don't use non-stick, but a lot of pots and pans. They even have a ton of these in here, hot pot holders right here, tops and lids, big pots, small pots, and they got your cooking for sure. This one does not have one of those pull-outs, if you are wondering, and the back side doesn't either. And then a bunch more plates and small plates, big plates, etc. And then this one, your espresso cups, and then hot pads or hot gloves for lifting up hot things. And then a blender, cheese grater, fresh orange juice. I think this is for salads, to spin salads. So they pretty much have everything, not to mention a beautiful, beautiful cooktop, chef's knives, salt and pepper, an electric stove, if you are wondering. You push this little button in the middle, hold it down, it lights up, and then everything is touch. So if you want the right side or left side, you just push on the right side, and then you go like this. So right now that's on heat number 5. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And then again, there's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with a little vent in the middle, fan in the middle, I should say. Go ahead and hold that down. We'll turn that off. I've been cooking my oatmeal and chicken on that. And then a beautiful top over here, as we can see, and there's stools on that side. I brought my own oranges, but they provided beautiful French press, hot water kettle. I brought my own Yetis, but then this is cool. This is actually on both sides. So let's go ahead and unplug this, and then this comes down like this, and then you hit this, and then there is 2 USBs and 2 power plugs right here. And they have a beautiful Nespresso machine as well as stocked up. And I am blowing through these, so they're probably gonna have to restock these, but espresso pods, there's actually 50 of them in here. And this was in the coffee maker room, so we're not done quite yet. All right, around this side, again, all the bottom has storage as well. There's reusable shopping bags because they do charge 20 cents per paper bag here at the supermarket. So grab your reusable bags. They're in front of the stools and the pull-out drawers, but all of these pull out as well. And I got my vitamins in this one, but there is hot pads or plate table settings. And I kind of forgot what else, but just dig through that. You'll find some goodies. There's 3 stools on the back side right here of the kitchen, and you can go ahead and eat, talk with your family. Love the Nespresso machine. And then coming around here, trash can. That fires on a struggle bus. The bark was dry. Huh, okay. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, so dual ovens, Whirlpool ovens, dual ovens, and the kitchen is seamless. So it's all like, it just looks like a wall with 2 ovens. And then over there, the sink. But check this out. I think you guys know what we're getting at here. Okay, so we're gonna start with the shelves here. Shelves are push. So push to open. And then what you do here is when I think they're anti-slams too. I'm pretty sure. So they're not anti-slams. Well, actually they are if you just kind of lightly do it. If you really whip it, it's not. And then you push them to go back in. So you push them, they come out. You got your wine glasses. You even have these like hot things if you're having like, you know, like for dinner. You got small water glasses, watercraft things in here. You have like little ginger shot glasses here, or for seltzer water. So there's all sorts of glasses. Glass, I really like glass to drink out of, not plastic. But they do have plastic and then they do have a measuring cup up here as well. I did bring my own measuring cups if you are wondering. There's just a lot of goodies. You kind of have to just poke around a little bit and see what they offer. And then down here in the bottom, again, same push to close. There's more champagne glasses. There's like a lot of cake stuff where you could like bake cakes, or pans for baking. I do need to cook up my butternut squash, which I will do either tonight or tomorrow. But I mean, you have access to 2 ovens. They have left a little bit of like olive oil and some seasoning. Also in the butler's pantry, some parchment paper down here. I did bring a lot of my own stuff, as in like supplements, olive oil, and so on and so forth. And then they do have these cute little like silicone hot pads for grabbing stuff right there. And you're like, Chris, where's the refrigerator? I got you. So again, beautifully integrated right here, and lo and behold, refrigerator. Very nice, by the way. And you're like, Chris, that's not enough room for me. Okay, I got your second refrigerator. You're like, Chris, where's the freezer? Okay, hold on. I got your freezer down here. Chris, that's not enough room. Okay, fair enough. I got your freezer right there. Beautiful area, it's not going to do it justice. The camera's not going to do it justice. This is a beautiful setup right here. You got your sink, stainless steel sink, your drying pads right here. Here's my cooking stuff I cleaned. Big chop board right here. Your other chop boards are down below. They do need to add a few more hand rags. There was only one hand towel and no paper towels or napkins, so do keep that in mind. In the laundry room, there's a lot of like rags, I think, for the cleaners to use, but it would be nice if they would provide more hand towels and rolls of paper towels or napkins. But they do have cleaning supplies in the laundry room and the cabinets, which we'll get to that. Bunch of cleaning products down here, paper bags, a ton of sponges. There is a little trash can right down here as well, and then little drying hooks right here for the hand towels. And you're like, Chris, I don't want to like just hand wash dishes. Okay, I got you. Don't worry about that one. Integrated, blends right in with everything else, and we have a dishwasher right here. And you're like, Chris, you know, I mean, I have a big family. We do a lot of dishes. Okay, how about a secondary dishwasher right here? Ladies and gentlemen, organic soap. They do provide dishwashing pods for the dishwasher as well. So they've thought of everything except for a very few items. It's a new listing, so of course more things will be added just like everything else. And if you are wondering, there is another one of these, and it just needs to be, this one needs to be manually brought up. Might be something sticking in there, but the outlets are actually facing that way for your laptop, computers, etc., where the other one is facing this way right there. But wait, there's more. Hold on one second. Okay, so this, when I saw this, I was blown away. Okay, let me get out of your shot. You're like, Chris, what's next to the oven? What is next to the oven right there? Okay, hold on one second. What's this? What's this? Is this a pantry? Let's go ahead and push that, and let's go ahead and open it on up. Oh, automatic light. Is that a secret door? To where? Narnia? Let's go on inside here and take a look at where the secret door leads. Oh, our Ninja air fryer, a coffee maker, a toaster, a microwave, a Nespresso milk frother, I don't even like a food chopper. And if you do spill anything, a nice, beautiful new Dyson. You also have another vacuum and a mop right here. Little drawers right here is where you're gonna find some leftover things that other people probably left. Olive oil. There's even some organic pepper and some salt down there. Some refillable stuff. And then just some like, you know, obviously the manuals because this place is so new. And then there's actually another Nespresso machine back there. Dyson attachments, a little brush and thing right there. If you do spill, but I thought that was so cool. A hidden butler's pantry coffee room, and that light automatically goes off, but it's like this secret hidden room. That's the only vent that I've seen, but I'm pretty sure that's for the oven right there. But this place is so clean, so crisp. I've been really enjoying my time, and I think you can tell in my voice, especially with these windows. Absolutely love the natural fireplace in this property. Use your slider, so this comes down for protection, and so it still heats and it still comes out the vents. I know it's nicer to look at it like this, but it can pop and it can send a little spark out towards the beautiful white carpet behind us, so do be careful with that. But for the shot, we'll go ahead and leave it up for a second here. Now, I love the fact that they have so much wood on the side of the house. That saves a ton of money, especially if you're just ripping through wood. Because a small bundle in Colorado, like just this amount of wood, maybe one small one more, is like $12 or something like that. It's absolutely redonkulous. So love the fireplace, a wonderful touch to this property as I'm just kind of chilling. I did watch a couple of shows. So it's a Google television. So it has all the apps already downloaded. I think someone actually has signed in under their Netflix account. So I was able to watch Netflix on there, but that might not be guaranteed unless that's the owner of the actual property. But they could always like remotely sign out. But I was able to watch Netflix. Didn't test out any Amazon Prime or anything like that, but they're already downloaded mounted on the TV. But for your convenience, you might want to bring your Amazon Fire TV stick. I did, especially for their property I'm going to for 8 nights. But of course, some websites will know that you're logging in from France. So a lot of my typical websites had me do like a security check once again. Beautiful lighting, by the way. Absolutely stunning. So I was doing a photo shoot out on the deck earlier today. Definitely check out my Instagram. I have all those photos and videos up already as well. Absolutely incredible. It's like if you're needing to collab with some sort of like company with clothing, with ski suits, on a beautiful day, like it wasn't even fully sun. You just like, it was what, like 11 a.m. I opened up the big slider, put my cell phone on the tripod, put it in for vertical mode, and it was an absolutely incredible backdrop. And you could do that all day. Nobody's around. There's no neighbors around. Nobody on your left, nobody in front of you, the neighbor on your right. I haven't seen them the entire time I've been here. And so that could be a selling point for you for the price tag, especially if it's a lucrative sponsorship or product. I know the ladies with their ski suits would just go bonkers taking photos. Also, I've really loved the rainfall shower in the green bathroom downstairs that I showed you. So it's kind of a toss-up. I mean, to be honest with you, that's probably the better room because you have the rainfall shower. But again, if you like baths and you don't mind the wand, then go to the room that I'm staying in. I have the option to do both, but I really do love the features in this home. I mean, again, they've thought of everything. The only recommendation that I would make, though, is napkins and paper towels fully stocked with those, and more hand towels. I think that's the only thing I can think of right now because they have laundry soap. I'm doing laundry right now as we speak. They got big closets, stash away your suitcases. Oh, not fully necessary, but it would be really cool if they had maybe decaf. Like the last 2 days, I was like, man, I would love a decaf espresso right now. Yeah, you could purchase that on your own, but if they offer that, that'd be a nice little treat as well. Other than that, I think once the property starts getting booked more, they'll start putting stuff away that people leave behind, spices. Again, I found organic pepper, olive oil, some other stuff in there that I don't really eat because I had my own organic pepper already. But as the place starts getting booked more, obviously leftover food, drinks that the cleaners want, they get first dibs, and then whatever they don't want, they just stash away in the cupboards for you. I'm just sitting here cooking my oatmeal. This is the kitchen window right here, and you can actually see a lift right out the back, as well as, ladies and gentlemen, a paraglider or hang gliding, I think it's paraglider, right there. Sorry, it's zoomed in pretty good. Up there in the skyline. How cool is that? There's windows everywhere. The ski lift is literally right there. One ski lift. Here's kind of out the kitchen window here. Here's your front door, as well as the beautiful garage. The attention to detail in this place is absolutely phenomenal as I'm cooking some oatmeal right now. They put love into this place, just with the light switches and just these pendant lights. And again, every window has light. Okay, so that one has a European hinge to it. You can open that one and vent it. You can vent these ones. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's such a beautiful day. Literally, I'm going to leave them open for a little bit. They're sliders, ladies and gentlemen. They're sliders. These slide and they go together and they're like pocket doors. Look at the view out oh my goodness gracious. And eventually, this is a brand new property. Eventually, you would have your barbecue right here. And what you do, people design houses like this where you just like the food over to the barbecue person or the seasonings, and you have your table right here. I'm not sure what these things are here. They almost look like heat dishes, like, if you were to have some sort of like buffet. They actually have those in the cupboards up there if you were gonna like have a big, again, I would literally have my entire family here. It's a 4-bedroom. And all the bunk beds downstairs in that one room with the kids. So eventually you would have the barbecue, and I haven't seen any outdoor furniture. I think because the wintertime, just people don't put their outdoor furniture outside, kind of like America, and then put covers over them. But you would eventually have a barbecue here. Either somewhere here, like here, and then you could have your jacuzzi. I would put the jacuzzi right here. You do have the neighbor right over here, but again, not that big of a deal. You could put the jacuzzi downstairs. Jacuzzi just a little too small to put on that side. I would put the jacuzzi right here in the corner, like tuck it in the corner right here. I would have your barbecue right here or your barbecue right here. Nothing like a big barbecue. And then you're literally in the jacuzzi looking at that after a day of on the slopes. I mean, it slides open, folks. Goodness. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so beautiful view. Absolutely stunner, 10 out of 10. But let's show you the remote control. Okay, so there's two remote controls, and there's actually a remote control I think I showed you for the bathroom in this particular room. But all you're gonna do is you're gonna point it at the window and you're gonna hit down. And I think it's just a quick press instead of holding it down. And lo and behold, these shades, automatic shades come down. And those are pretty blacked out. They do have like little screens, obviously, but let's see if it even tightens up when it goes all the way down. Oh, goodness gracious, it did. Did you see that? Wow, zers. So there was like little gaps from, you know, when it bends, and then it like tightened up as it went all the way down. Goodness, I have and then here's the door here. If you're not light sensitive, definitely don't do this. Yeah, it's just a quick press, just one quick little press and it comes down. So see these gaps right here? You can kind of see light because obviously it wraps around. And then let's go ahead and pan on back here and then watch when it goes all the way down. You're gonna see the gaps go, ready? 1, 2, and 3 right there. Take a look at that. Okay, let's turn off the lights. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, that is for sure blacked out. And then you do have a little bit of light coming in the bathroom window, but again, that one does have a blackout curtain as well. And I mean, if you want to go for, it's there for like decoration purposes, but the curtains do go all the way across, even though that's a massive window. I didn't think they were going to do that. I thought they were just for decorations, but there's actually 2 sets over here, 1 set right here. Let's go ahead and get that up. Oh, that's for this one. That's right. Okay. And the one for the door in this particular room with the bathroom window is going to be up next to the light switch right here. And then this one was just sitting around. The cleaners might like, you know, move them back and forth or whatever. But I highly recommend, if you're not one of the folks that, you know, don't mind a little bit of moonlight coming in, don't use these. Awesome, they have them. Absolutely fantastic. But you do not want to miss going to bed and having the moonlight when your eyes adjust and you see these ridges and waking up. I literally just prop my head up on a pillow and I just start praying to the Lord. I'm just like, oh, thank you. This is absolutely incredible. But the option is there if you need it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute stunner of a day. All right, let's take a look at the deck. Literally, if the company sees this as well as the owners of the property, I think they definitely will be adding chairs and stuff like that eventually. Again, this is like the first, I'm pretty sure I'm probably one of the first like maybe 5 people that have stayed here. This is the bunk bed room here, but it would be absolutely incredible to have the jacuzzi here, which would free up more space upstairs, but definitely some outdoor seating furniture right here would be great. But this is some really nice privacy for the next door neighbor as well. And then we'll turn you around here, and then you have this large deck right here. I've been sitting out here having an espresso, grounding a little bit of grass right here. They do not allow dogs at their properties. Every single property that I've looked at, they do not allow pets, so do be aware of that, especially if you are military traveling with your dog or something like that. But it's absolutely incredible to sit down here and ground. But they eventually, I believe, will get some outdoor furniture. It would be nice even to, you know, have a couple chairs right here that you could easily move out to the sunshine right there, get some morning light. And then just coming around the deck, this is just kind of their construction wood area here that they have. Not sure if they would, there's some water pipes, so they might actually be working on something right through here. This is underneath the parking area here where it would come down. That's actually, I think a headboard maybe for back. Anyway, so there are I see some PEX pipes coming out of there for some water. So either there's water lines running there, but this could be some whole like outdoor little vibe to it right here as well underneath the parking here. So they definitely put some work in with construction on this thing. This is just around the corner of the deck here. Laid a nice little cement foundation here. And then let's get you again. Oh, the windows are absolutely stunners. your 2 doors. It's an absolutely glorious day. And then this wraps around. And then if you are wondering, it's graded down here and it's absolutely beautiful. So see, look, it's like your neighbor over here with the grate, and then it just comes down here. It's absolutely stunning. And then coming around here, this is the 3rd master bedroom, and then like a little path you can kind of maybe walk up on the side of the house. And then they're probably going to put maybe a few more like little table and chairs out here, I would say, like small like iron tables, 2 chairs and a small table, where this room could have their coffee. And this is that's my bathroom window, and then this is the room with the couch. You can see the couch right there, and they have a big slider there as well. So their view is just out this direction, which is beautiful. We'll go in there and get that shot here in just a second. But again, if you're looking for a little bit of just a kind of a nook, then you can choose that room with this view out here. But I'm going to be honest with you, if you're coming with your family, take dibs on one of these 2 rooms this direction here for that view out your bed. All right, let's go take a look at that view real quickly here as we walk inside. Hey, my bed's made today. Look at that. Okay, so a little dark in here right now, but that is your view out your deck. And it doesn't get the natural light. I mean, it does, but it doesn't get as much natural light because you are tucked over here in the corner and the sun is coming in the main area here. So you can see the lighting difference with this room here. Look at just absolutely stunning. And then let's go back over here to, because I didn't show you the view of the bunk bed room if you are wondering. And that has just a door, so a small window and the door. But you do, from the edge of this bed, you do have that view. But from the bed's waking up, you have the view right over here, which is a gorgeous view. And then if you are wondering, let me show you this. So this view is straight out right here. So it's pretty much almost identical to the other room. But this room, you see more of this hill over here. My room, you see more of the mountain right over here. But this one has a dead straight shot out to, is it Aiguille du Midi? Aiguille du Midi? The observatory right up here. Regardless, absolutely stunning.
Good morning. Goodness gracious. I woke up this morning and the birds were chirping.
And how cool is this? So here is the church, and you can see the steeple out from the window where I am at right now. And that church is the one that I drove by to go get my groceries. So you actually can get all the way to Chamonix by taking a back road that's kind of running parallel to the highway pretty much the entire time. And then I think you actually cross over to the left side so at some point. And there is water right here. There's not too much water, but there is water, and it's just an absolutely incredible location. I do wish you were able to see the bridge, the train bridge that we saw from our drone footage last night with those like Roman archways. It's like somewhere down there. I think I can kind of see it, but not really. Yeah, I think I can kind of make it out over there. Now you could walk down there, I'm pretty sure, because, the sign did say train station going that way. Now again, with your Mont Blanc unlimited pass, you have access to buses, and I believe that same train, for free, including in your Mont Blanc unlimited pass. I know for buses for sure, but the convenience of a rental car, especially that first day. Now, honestly, I didn't go anywhere yesterday, and I don't think I'm going to go anywhere today. I think I'm just going to go, actually, no, I scratched that. I'm not going to go to Les Houches. I'm going to go over to Saint Gervais Mont Blanc Mountain, which is like 30 minutes. Let's see, that's towards Chamonix. So I got to go back this direction. So I got to take the highway this way. And then I'm going to go back around the valley to Saint Gervais Mont Blanc Mountain today. Try a different one, and that's included with your Mont Blanc Unlimited Pass. But overall, staying at this location, if you're just going to ski luge or try out maybe 1 or 2 mountains, take the bus. Go back up to where the gondola was. Take the bus for free. Go into Chamonix. Check out those other mountains. Take the train. And you can download, I think, the Chamonix app for the current bus schedules, which is really cool as well. It just takes a little bit more, effort to do those things. A rental car, I personally like because I don't have to wait on trains and buses and have to like, oh man, I missed that one. Next one's gonna be like 15 or 30 minutes or whatever, something like that. I can just jump in my car and I can just go to the grocery store, especially like with the grocery store. If you're staying here for like a week and shopping every 2 days, you know, that would be way too long of a walk to go all the way to that grocery store because it's like past the church, like way over there. So in my personal opinion, so far this trip, and I'm only 3 days in, I definitely am glad I got the rental car, personally in my opinion. And the Lexus rental car you saw in the garage, that was rented by Eurocar, and I rented that for 13 days for only like $468. They did tack on a $32 driving into Switzerland access fee. And I'll be making like a rental car update video as well for this channel. So just make sure you're subscribed for that.
I can't say enough. It's been a very pleasurable experience, and I'm definitely gonna miss the socks off of this place. But the place for 8 days is beautiful as well. And then a smaller option, which is very nice, for the one night we're going to tomorrow night. So that video will be after this one, or the 8-day one will be before that one, but this one will be posted first. Obviously, you're watching that. By the time you watch this, all the videos are gonna be up already. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an incredible Airbnb. I don't know if they're on Vrbo. I will link their website as well. If you do book it through their website, they will charge you in euros. So do the conversion before you book it over their website. If you book it on Airbnb, it'll be in US dollars. So just giving you a heads up on that one. I will link them both below. 7 Summits Chalet in Les Houches, French Alps. Absolutely incredible. I have 2 more nights here, tonight and tomorrow night. If you do book this place, first off, tell them Chris from YouTube, TipsNNtricks Sent You. I'm gonna try to see if I can get you, the viewer, a discount on this property. I am reviewing 2 other properties by them as well. This was a little bit of a splurge, a treat for myself. And so I'm gonna be staying one night, only like a 1-bedroom, small living room unit. So there are options. This is on a grand scale, and they have some big properties if you have a lot of people coming. So they go from high end, even higher than this, which I'm going to try to work with the company and actually come back and do more reviews for their properties, because every single one of their property, it's like it's either a new property like this or the next one I'm staying at for one night because I booked this other one and there was these gaps. That's why I booked this one. And then they were very kind enough to offer me this other unit for only one night. And then I'm going to their third property for 8 nights. And so I'm going to give you a lower end, I'm going to be giving you a middle end, and I'm going to be giving you the higher end. But then there's the elite end, which they have other properties that are in the Chamonix, more like in, not the city center, but closer. Les Houches is going to be a little bit cheaper because everyone wants to be in the Chamonix like center, like hyper center they call it, like where everyone else is, shops, dining, etc. So Les Houches is a little bit cheaper, but they do have properties in Chamonix that are like this, very large, and they're fancy. This is fancy. Those are very fancy as well. So I'm going to try to review their other properties in there as well. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Also look for your links below. And if I can get them to offer you guys a discount, I will have that discount code or the link in the description box below. For some oddball reason, if there is no discount, I'm sorry about that, but do tell them Chris from TipsNNtricks YouTube channel sent you to them. Message them and tell them you are super impressed with the property. I hope you are. And the more videos like this I make, hopefully they'll see that, be thankful, and be like, Chris, thank you for making great videos of our properties, because it is a fantastic property. I'm not saying these things. It's an absolutely fantastic property. And then hopefully offer you guys that beautiful discount. So I'm going to enjoy this property for the next 2 nights. I'm going to try to relight that fire. I'm going to get some dinner. Thank you once again for watching. Please subscribe. Also thumbs that video up if you wouldn't mind on your way out. Helps the channel. My name's Chris, and I will see you on the next video. Take care for now. Bye-bye.